Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for joining us for our new Edward J. Lewis II Lawyers in the Classroom program series. For those of you who aren't aware, the Chicago Bar Association's Edward J. Lewis II Lawyers in the Classroom has existed for over 30 years. The program, which was originally a part of Constitutional Rights Foundation Chicago, involves me, Tiffany Watson, director of the program, and former teacher and administrator, placing attorneys in 2nd through 8th grade classrooms, specifically social studies, social sciences, and literature classrooms, to teach students about the U.S. Constitution, their constitutional rights, our legal system, and their rights and responsibilities under the law. Now, under the auspices of the Chicago Bar Association's 501c3, since 2019, the Lawyers in the Classroom program has continued to flourish. Attorney volunteers are partnered with teachers to provide students with grade level lessons and knowledge based on real life experiences, help them develop their critical thinking skills, and offer young people an opportunity to interact with a variety of positive adult role models. The purpose of this series is for you to learn more about our participants, i.e., our attorney volunteers and teacher partners in the Lawyers in the Classroom program, while also learning about what they've experienced during their Lawyers in the Classroom visits. Now, today we're speaking with another one of our attorney volunteers, Miss Cristin Duffy. Cristin is an attorney with Crane and Norcross, but was previously an attorney with the State's Attorney's Office for over 25 years. Welcome, Cristin. We're so happy to have you here.
Thanks, Tiffany. I'm very happy to be here.
All right, so just to get things started, why did you decide to be a part of the Lawyers in the Classroom program?
I was very excited to volunteer with Lawyers in the Classroom. It's a great opportunity to interact with students. You get to teach basic civics and constitutional law. For many students, it's their first introduction to the Constitution, and you have a chance to discuss their rights and responsibilities as citizens.
Awesome. Perfect reasoning for wanting to be a part of the program, because it's definitely what we endeavor to do. So what do you believe are the benefits? I know this was your first year. Well, you actually mentioned that you've been a part of the program previously, but it's been a little bit of time, and now you've returned, thankfully, and we're so happy to have you. But what do you believe are the benefits of the Lawyers in the Classroom program?
Selfishly, for me, it's a nice opportunity to meet new people, your co-attorney teachers, and you have a wonderful chance to hear a new perspective from both the other attorneys, the teachers in the classroom, and the students. It forces you to look at issues with a fresh view and really break down complicated legal issues and to discuss them at their very basic level. And there's wonderful lessons from Lawyers in the Classroom to apply those facts, and it's really great. For the kids, they learn about the law, specifically civics and the Constitution. When the school doesn't have time for that in their curriculum, it's interactive. They have their voices heard. We had a lot of questions and really had an opportunity for the kids to make arguments in the group that I was working with. For example, we discussed the law, the letter of the law versus the spirit of the law. And it gave us an opportunity to really see how and why laws are made and why different facts in each situation really impact the outcome of how you view each different law.
Exactly. The letter of the law versus the intent of the law is something that I think students really connect to, specifically because their whole life is about rules, right? So they're
Definitely.
So a teacher is able to use most of the lessons within the Lawyers in the Classroom program and say, so what's a rule at school that you don't understand or maybe even don't like, and you can even think about the letter of the law and the intent of the law and have them talk about that as it applies to their school rules. And then they also get to know, how difficult it is to create a rule, to create a law. So that's very, very, very important. Can you share any favorite experiences or highlights you had this year being a part of the program? We'd love to hear it.
Well, I love listening to the students. I love their enthusiasm, their energy. They're very engaged, even though they had been in their mandatory testing all day. And I'm very impressed with the lessons because they're all well organized. They keep the kids' attention. And in the remote setting, you had all the kids up on the screen with their cameras on and listening, and they had the chat going, and they were rewriting the law to make it more fair. and to
Yes.
encompass different things that we had talked about. And it was really fun to see how they were using all the technology with the lesson and all engaged, even after a long day of testing. So I look forward to participating in the future.
Awesome. Well, we are just so happy that you were a part and just so happy that not only did the students learn more about the Constitution and about legal careers, because you having had so much experience working with the state's attorney's office, but then, just working in the corporate setting, I'm sure you were able to share your background with them. And students are not, always familiar with the different types of law that attorneys practice. So it's really great that they were able to meet with you, and I'm so glad that you were able to foster a relationship with them, and just happy that you're part of the program. So thanks again.
Thanks, Tiffany. It was great.